something wrong with Bunner's camera. So I got to go get some out of my office.
Or you can press 1, 2, and 3.
switch at the end of the quarter?
Yeah.
Hey, I got you in the camera, by the way.
Thank you.
Hey, how do you zoom in on the free throw?
Number 5 for that end, number 4 for the other end.
And then how do you get out of that? You click it again?
No, press 3 or 1, whichever end of the court you're on.
last time.
Yeah. He went from being manager, all this else, and then coming up here and all you're doing is watching, man. How the hell now? See you, Tony. See you later.
Good evening and welcome to Illini Central. We like to call it the Cougar Den in honor of late great Coach John Giesler as we get ready to bring you this Tomahawk Conference game between our Illini Central Cougars and the Hilltoppers from Mount Pulaski. Right now you've been able to listen to our pep band directed by Mr. Kelly Damon. He is new to Illini Central this year, and he's been terrific. The job he's done for Illini Central has been great. It's good to have him here. The kids sound really good and have done a good job, and going to miss listening to them. So we welcome the Hilltoppers into Mason City tonight. I'm Coach Worley, if I didn't say that already. I've coached at Illini Central since I've been here for 18 plus years. It's fun tonight to see Mount Pulaski come. I've made a lot of good friends in Mount Pulaski over the years since I've been here. Coach Diebert's a great guy. Coach Clements as well. Marty down there keeping the book too. It's good to see him. So we're looking forward to a good game tonight. Let's go over a few things before we get going. Usually Caleb Flores is working with me. He'll be here later, but I've got my keys to the game, what I think we got to do to get ready for this evening. Got to get back on defense. Mount Pulaski really likes to push the basketball on the break and just kind of go, and we've really got to make sure we're hustling back and get in position to play good defense. The second one was we got a defensive rebound. That is something we struggle with at times. We're really going to have to focus on defensive rebounding, even though they don't have a lot of size. We got to get a body on people so we can get stops. And then the last one is you never look past anybody. You're not looking past anything specific. But what you definitely need to do, and I'm sure the coaches from Mount Pulaski are thinking the same thing, you want to start building for the regional. The regional starts a week from tomorrow for both of us. And, I don't know about them for sure. We have 2 games next week, but you're building for what's coming. You've already been seeded. You know who you're playing. For us, we're not playing for a conference title. We're not playing to be undefeated or anything like that. So we're definitely going into tonight's game with our attitude of trying to build some momentum for a week from tomorrow. I'll get into who we play, who we're playing in the regional. I'm going to look up who Mount Pulaski plays. I'm going to look that up here in a second. We're excited to have you with us tonight. We're looking forward to bringing this game to you. Caleb will be up here with me in a minute. So I'm going to step away for a second. We'll be back with the national anthem and then the starting lineups. So we are ready we'll get ready here for the national anthem, and then we'll be back and go over starting lineups.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Illini Central. Interscholastic sports are an integral part of the high school experience, and sportsmanship is the anchor of these activities. On behalf of Illini Central Schools, we would like to encourage all players, coaches, and fans to remember the importance of good sportsmanship. Now, would everyone please stand and remove your hats and address the flag for the playing of our national anthem, and remain standing for the playing of our school song.
Were you not dying? No. I'm talking about earlier. What?
Now we're going to hear the school song, and we've got our cheerleaders out there. We're getting ready to bring the starting lineups to you. Caleb is going to put them on the screen once we get done with the school song. Caleb's going to put his headphones on, too, so he can hear me, not like the last game we did together where he couldn't hear me and we could not communicate throughout the game. Good to have you with me tonight, Caleb. Let's see. Can I hear you?
I hope so.
There we go. That's what we wanted to hear. Caleb's voice on tonight's broadcast.
Word.
Bunner's out there wanting to hear what you have to say. So Caleb is now going to bring the starting lineup up on the screen for the Mount Pulaski Hilltoppers. They're starting Lane Murphy, number 5, Aiden Snyder, number 31, number 1, Clay Aylesworth, number 14, Gavin Smith, and number 21, Evan Cooper. And as I said before, the Hilltoppers are coached by Ryan Diebert, Jeff Clements, and Frank Wade. Now let's meet our starters. Illini Central. Going to go with number 1, Nick Huckabee. Number 2, Bryce Rose. Number 3, Eli Baker. Number 11, Trent Dietrich. And then Zach Entwistle, number 13. Ryan Burks is assisted by Jim Entwistle, his dad, Kevin Burks. Caleb's getting ready to show you what's on the screen. He's admiring. It looked like he was admiring the Mount Pulaski's new uniforms. I have not seen those uniforms before. They're pretty sharp.
Facts. That's actually what I was doing.
I know what you're doing. I knew that's what you were doing. So we get ready to start this Tomahawk Conference game. Where did I put my notes? Caleb, did I write some notes over there? There we go. Thank you. Caleb's going to do the play-by-play, I think.
I'll try.
He's going to try. I'm going to help out when I can. There's your roster, my friend, so you can try to do players' names, or you can add in, or whatever it is that you want to do. I'm going to try to run this camera right.
All right.
I'll put my glasses down.
Huckabee to Rose. Rose to Baker on the wing. Back to Rose. That's Raider. Oh. got disrupted by
And they
good defense from Lane Murphy.
guarded it well, standing out of bounds. Pulaski comes into the game with a 15-9 record. There's a turnover.
That's Clay Aylesworth.
Aylesworth.
Oh, Aylesworth, my bad.
He has, I assume, an older brother, maybe a cousin that I coached against a number of years. Man, he was a tough kid. Always gave us fits.
It's Rose, Huckabee.
Looks like they're playing full court man right there, trying to maybe get you sped up a little bit, but then they fall back in once you get it in.
It's Huckabee. Almost got the ball stolen. Bad pass, but Eli, with his leaping ability, got the layup.
Eli's been on fire. He's got to be averaging 20 points a game at least right now. He's had at least 3 games of 29 or more in the last 5 games. He's really been playing well.
There's Murphy. Murphy thought about pulling it. Murphy for 3, that's off. He thought about it again. What a pass. That was a good pass. Driving. Almost had a kick out.
Good hands by Entwistle.
Off the front of the rim for Murphy. Rose to Dietrich. Dietrich got the ball tipped to Murphy. Murphy down court. Easy layup.
Got numbers.
So that's Rose. Rose pulling from the corner. That's in. Is Mr. Bunner still here tonight, or is he?
No, he's not here. He's listening at home. I haven't got a text from him yet. Actually, I have.
Surprised? No, I'm not surprised.
And, of course, it's snarky and mean from the biggest bully we know. Back to the game. Enough about that guy.
Oh. Rebound,
Let's run.
Rebound Huckabee. Out to Rose. Rose down the court. Under through Zach. I'm trying to get some of these names.
That's 31. 31 is...
Aiden Schneider.
Yep. That's the bad thing. They're not in numerical order on there, so you're going to have to kind of, for a minute until you get them. So
Yeah.
31 Snyder. You'll get them now.
Okay, Dietrich. That's Raider again. Easy bucket for Eli.
Coach Diebert with the timeout. Probably not very happy with that defense. I'm sure they've talked about it. We run those plays quite often, and we'll check in on his timeout.
Well, what do you think so far?
It's off to a good start. I mean, obviously up 7-2. We'll see what happens. I think we're playing well. I think we played well. I know we played well on Saturday when they got a win over Rantoul in the Sangamo versus Illini Prairie shootout that was held at Maroa Forsyth. A little disappointed I wasn't able to watch that online because I heard Eli had a monster dunk. I did not see the video of it. Have you seen the video of it?
Yeah, I have. He showed it to me.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Murphy for 3. That's off.
There's another offensive rebound.
Schneider.
Nice defense by Zach.
That's Smith
Good
to
contest.
Smith to that was Cooper. That took me a second. I couldn't find his name. Dietrich for the layup. That's good.
You know, one thing I don't like about those uniforms is there's nothing around the arm or the neck. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, there's no
and
trim.
There's no like logo.
Yeah, there's no trim. And I've got the camera at the wrong end because I got caught watching.
Yeah, don't worry. I did that against the band. But good thing I'm not running cameras. Dietrich for
There's
3.
Trent's off to a good start.
It's Murphy.
Stops and rebounds. You got to play defense and get rebounds.
Murphy to Cooper. It's off. Rebound.
Good job, Bryce. Bryce Rose pulls that rebound out. It's going to be the first foul of the game.
You know, if you look at the Mount Pulaski jerseys, like the logo on the chest looks kind of funky, don't you think?
No, I like the front of it. It's just, like I said, it's just that it's odd. That I really like them. I like the black.
Oh, full court pass.
That's going to be out of bounds back where it came from. Because nobody touches it. If nobody touches it, it's going to go back where it came from. Unless it was in the JV game, which I saw some things I've never seen before in terms of where we took the basketball out. Even some of the Pulaski fans sitting to my right knew that they were telling the refs. I was agreeing with them in my head. Illini Central up 12-5 with 3:48 to go in the first quarter. Nice pass.
Nice bounce pass. Blocked by Dietrich. It's good defense right there.
They called. I don't know who he's going to call it on. He better call it on Nick. There's no way that's on Trent. And he calls it on Trent.
That was all ball.
Yeah, I'm not saying the kid didn't get fouled. I think Nick got him, but I was like, that's funny because I just said that. But yeah, no, I think it was a foul, but it wasn't a foul on Trent. It was a foul on Nick. But anyway, it's only Trent's first.
So at the line for Pulaski is
44 who's checked into the game.
Ricky, I want to say.
Yep, that's right.
Eli going up on Fricky. Almost had it off the glass. Now we're resetting the play. Court is settling. And then that's Nick on the wing. Under the basket. Oh, that was almost a tough shot. Zach is off. Pulaski coming down the court. That's Smith. Over to Cooper. Cooper to Murphy. Not sure what happened there. I couldn't see with my monitor in the way.
Yeah, Zach got a hand on it. The ref threw his hand up like he was getting ready to call a foul, and then he didn't. I assume he thought it was all ball, and then when the pass went through, the Mount Pulaski player fumbled it out of bounds. Nick's got to quit doing that. He's leaning towards the out of inbounds line, and that's the second time he's done that, where he's taken it out and he's leaning inbounds and almost is fallen inbounds twice. Paul's checking in the game.
I like to see some Paul Kumo.
I was just getting ready to say Paul Kumo. Paul and I had a big conversation about me screwing his name up multiple times during the broadcast this year. And it's funny, we were laughing about how I taught Teddy, and I've said Teddy Kumo a million times in my life, and for some reason. I told him it's because of the Cuomos in New York, that's why. We had actually a good laugh about it before we recorded our podcast the other day, which will be dropping soon.
It's Rose for three. It's out. Rebound Eli. Back out to Kumo. Oh, it's off.
Trent's lucky he doesn't have a couple more fouls. He's really good trying to hit the offensive glass, which is a good thing, but got to be careful.
Paul missed that three, but Paul's like that'd make him like 6 for 7 on his last
really
3-point.
He said he's been shooting the ball really well. I mean, I saw him play against Delavan, but I didn't see the game against Rantoul. Mount Pulaski's doing a good job of just denying the ball in bounds. They're actually not full court pressing. They're doing a good job, and we've kind of been sketchy with our ball handling.
I don't like Nick trying to be Patrick Mahomes, though, with the inbound passes. That's out to Dietrich in the corner. Dang, Trenton is on fire tonight. Oh, is that a steal for Paul? Paul's a good defender.
Yes, he is. Scrappy, gets after you.
Yep.
San Jose kid. You know what I mean. You're a San Jose kid, so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I'm not a hooper, though.
Yeah, but you're tough, though.
It's facts. Tough on you about Game of Thrones. Oh. We got a lucky roll there.
Well, anytime that you think that Bran is the best character,
I don't think he's the best character. I think he's a good character.
Paul, nope. 1:13 to go.
Oh, careless turnover. That's all right. Eli plucked him. Oh, out of bounds on Eli. It's all right, though. He stopped the fast break attempt.
Our guy, Lulu Lucas, is coming into the
that's
game.
our guy.
And Nick back in as well. And out goes Aylesworth. Out goes Fricky. Mount Pulaski. They've got 31, which is Snyder. 21, which is Cooper.
LP playing some
14, Smith. And who's the other one? Number 40. That is Lucas Kuhlman. Haven't called his name yet. He's got a little height to him. Trying to post up right there.
You say 40 was
40.
Coleman?
Yep, Kuhlman.
It's a nice last name.
It is a nice last name.
Coleman? I don't mean to be weird.
No, that's fine. It's kind of like, I mean, your last name's Flores. That's a good last name.
It's fire.
It is a fire last name.
So is Worley, though.
No, it's not. It doesn't roll off the tongue. There's a nice three. Another offensive rebound. Coach Burks and I talked about this before the game. And we'll get into what our regional and our regional opponent, we're going to get into that here as we go into the second quarter. Whoops. And I pressed the wrong button. We've given up 4 offensive rebounds already, and we just talked, he and I just stood down there and talked about our offensive rebounding. That was a chance, an opportunity to finish the half, and it was a nice, strong move. Free throws off. Nice, strong move, though, by number 31.
That's Schneider.
Rose to Dietrich. I'd be running something for Dietrich if it was me.
Right.
You said Trent's on fire.
We need to see a heat check, though.
Yeah.
Okay, it's Rose to Baker. Ooh. I want to see some LP Lulu dimes is what I want to see.
He had a good one in the first half, or I mean in the JV game.
I know. I feel like every time Lucas is playing with varsity boys, he always has that sweet pass.
I'm going to rag him out on Tuesday about his free throw shooting at the end of the game. Mount Pulaski's got us scouted. They're doing a good job of trapping that, trying to keep us from getting it where we want to get it. 3 seconds, Bryce drives, gets a shot blocked. That's good defense by, yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll get it at halftime. Check that feed and make sure everything's going on YouTube the way we want it to go. Yep, looks good. A little bit behind, but other than that, we're good. What I was saying was Mount Pulaski right there did a good job of, they knew we were trying to run a set play, so they came out and trapped us, kind of picked up the pressure so we couldn't get in it, which caused us to run more time and ended up not getting the shot we wanted. Not that Bryce's shot was a bad shot, but it definitely wasn't the shot that that Coach Burks was wanting us to, you know, what we were trying to run. I'm sure he was trying to get Trenton a look. I was saying a minute ago, in the regional we found out today who we play. Mount Pulaski found out who they play.
South Fulton, right?
We play South Fulton. Yeah, they play a school called Blue Ridge. We played them down at the Greenview Christmas tournament, filled in and helped out by playing a game down there. I tried to quickly glance. It doesn't look like Mount Pulaski's played Blue Ridge yet. I know Blue Ridge is.
They're good, huh?
Cougars inbound to Bryce Rose, leading 15-8.
Sorry about the second quarter thing. My mouse sensor was tweaking.
Yeah, it's been acting kind of funny. Nice play, Lucas, to save that.
Oh,
There's
Dietrich
Trent
in the
again.
corner. Oh, I want
Nice.
to. Oh. It's a
Boy,
hard foul
Lucas.
on LP.
Did a good job going and rebounding instead of just staying where he was at. That's a good job
Just
by
some good
Lucas.
hustle from the sophomore, LP Lulu.
Sorry about that at home. I'm trying to adjust that microphone.
Hurt my ears, Miss Orley.
I know.
I'm just kidding.
No. Well, we have a lot of active people around us too. That every
Yeah.
time somebody moves or taps the bleachers, it's
Really
kinda
picks it
loud.
up.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
Ooh, that was nice. I would say Eli is the most valuable player on the team. Not to discredit any of our guys.
Yeah, no, I mean, he is. One really good word to describe Eli is smooth. He is smooth. Nice rebound, Trent. That's how to rip that out of there.
Trent's a baller, too. He's only a sophomore, and there's so much room for improvement. That's what I like to see. There's LP. Out to Rose. Under the basket for Huckabee. Oh, that's off. Eli off the glass. Just
Rolls off. That's an aggressive move by number 31.
That reminded me of LeBron James in Game 7 of the NBA Finals. That block he had, a chase down block he had on Andre Iguodala off the glass.
Yeah.
Except it was on the. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, it's happened all through the JV game, too. Number 14 subs out. That's his second foul.
Looked
That
kinda
is Gavin
infuriated
Smith.
there.
Yeah, he wasn't happy with that. Jackson Fricky comes back in.
Rose was looking for the bounce pass.
Yep,
For
on
the
that
back cut.
Yep.
It's LP. Bang! Let's go, LP Lulu.
Coach Brooks.
Not sure what this altercation is, but
Coach Brooks likes to call a timeout after baskets. That's something he does on a regular basis. I don't know if the ref heard him and didn't have his whistle in his mouth, or if he just heard him and he didn't call it right away. Well, Mount Pulaski had inbounded the basketball. Coach Diebert was saying you can't give him a timeout if the ball's inbounds, which Coach Diebert's right. But I assume the ref was telling him that he had already, he heard it. He should have blown his whistle. He didn't blow his whistle. So I guess that's what it is. But Coach Diebert's right. The ball was in, and if your whistle, like I said, I couldn't see him because of the back of his head, but if he probably shouldn't have called it. But anyway, Coach Burks was calling for it right away, I'm sure, because he does that all the time. But
it's kind of a strategic.
Yeah, he does it a lot, so I'm sure he has, there's a reason why he does it, so. Let's set the court. We got number 1, Aylesworth. We've got number 44, Fricky. We've got number 21, Cooper. We've got number 5. That is Lane Murphy. And number 31
is that Aiden
Snyder, yeah. So that's who Pulaski's got. Aylesworth pulls for 3, misses. Almost another offensive rebound from Mount Pulaski.
I think Mount Pulaski's got an aggressive mindset right now. I feel like they're angry. It's T, soft.
Ran that set play. Usually call that like an elevator. Trent comes up through the middle, and the 2 guys at the elbows set screens for him, kind of close the elevator door. Coach Burks is animated tonight, and he's animated because it's the end of the season. Like, it's time to start focusing, because if you're one of the, we got 4 seniors, Eli, Bryce, Nick, and Paul. Realistically, they have 1 week left in their career. Their basketball career could end a week from tomorrow if they're not ready to play. And this is the time of year as a coach, you're on guys more. You're trying to make them understand that they've got to get focused, and it starts tonight. Yeah, you're up 20-9 in this game, but this team beat you the first game of the year, 66-53 is the score when we played them the first game of the year. So, trying to get guys to lock in. And right now, I wouldn't say we are locked in. Coach Diebert's not happy. I'm not sure whether he's. Sometimes when you're down 20-9 or you're down and you're not playing real well, as a coach, you'll try to get your guys wound up by maybe getting a technical. I'm not saying that's what he was doing, but he's definitely pleading the case of his player. Coach Diebert calling a play. We've got some subs coming in. Zach comes back in. He gets Trent.
We need to pick up the energy that we had in first quarter.
Yeah, there's not really much rhythm to this game at all. Not much rhythm to this game. And by rhythm, I mean it's just not a whole lot of flow. There has been a bunch of fouls. I mean, there's only been 9 fouls called, but I don't know. Just it's been a weird game. 20-9.
Ooh. It's LP to Rose. Rose to Baker. We need something here.
Just not very crisp. We've had a lot of passes like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, we're winning, but I don't know if I'd say we're playing well. I know we haven't played, we didn't play all week. Well, we played Lutheran. I'm sorry, we forgot. We played Lutheran on Tuesday night. Try to draw a charge.
Cooper, shot fake. It's out. Rebound Zach to Rose. I think a big thing about us is that we need to stay consistent. Consistency is a big key. So another controversial call.
Yeah, that kid just fell down. That's not a foul.
It's Murphy, pull up 3. It's
Our
out.
offensive rebound. That one's a long one, though. There's a good box out by Nick there.
Yep. I've seen some rebounding improvements. Not like what we'd expect, but we also don't really have that big of, we don't have that big
Right.
paint board getter. It's not like Eli can get down there every single time. Reach in, and he made the shot.
Paul checks in. Lulu checks out.
Oh, it's a dumb shot. Cooper. You got.
I'll tell you what, we've been very fortunate that they've they've had a lot of shots roll off the rim here in the first half. If they don't fall off the rim in the second half, if they fall in, we're going to be in trouble because we're struggling to score too. I know. I mean, 22 points.
We got teed up.
Yeah, player got a technical, and then Coach Diebert must have said something because he got one too.
Which player got a tech? Do you know?
It's number 5, I think. Yeah, because that's the problem with that is he gets the foul, then he gets the technical foul, which is now his 3rd foul.
Then we get the ball.
We'll get the ball. The bad thing for Coach Diebert, when you get that tee, now you have to sit down for the rest of the game. You're not allowed to stand up anymore. So, this could be, like I said, the sitting down isn't a big deal, but it is harder when you're trying to communicate with your players to have to sit there and not be able to move around a little bit. And not only can he not get up, his assistant can't get up. His assistants can't get up either.
This Pulaski team is good, so.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. They've had a bunch of shots roll off the rim. I don't know what the refs are talking about. I don't know.
Watch number 1.
What was Nick doing right there?
I mean, they're running that play, and it works a lot, but it doesn't work every time. Aylesworth with it on the left wing. Up top, shot fake by, that's Schneider. Cooper has it. Back screen. Kuhlman's number 40. Aylesworth pulls for a 3. Going to call a foul on number 44. That's Jackson Fricky.
I remember when I used to watch you coach. Some good times. You know, you were the one that was just always like angry. You didn't show it, kind of though. Like you did, like with your emotions, like your own, like you emphasized it, like with you, but you didn't like say it on the players. You know, to like bring them down. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. You usually knew what I was thinking because I was usually yelling. I still do that.
Yeah.
Kind of loud.
Classic Whirly.
What other place can you go into a room full of people and scream like a madman and not make everybody think you're crazy? So yes, you never had to wonder what I was thinking or what I wanted my guys to do.
The GOAT. Oh, Rose. Bang! What a shot. I better get the half.
Pulaski with 44 seconds left in the half. Trying to throw it into Aylesworth. And we're going to call a kick there, and it'll be Mount Pulaski basketball. Pulaski's ball underneath the basket. We made a foul there on Lucas. Now that's going to put them on the free throw line. That'll be number 44, Jackson Fricky. He'll go to the line for what I think is the first time. He's a junior. Good looking free throw. Trenton going to come back in for offense. Paul going to go offense for defense there. Maybe get a chance for Trent to get another three. Fricky short on that one. Lucas brings the rebound in.
Any updates from Banas?
I haven't heard from him.
We need to get something off. Bryce, bang! Let's go!
Wow, that's the way to end the half. That's the way to end the half.
Can't imagine what this Pulaski locker room is going to be.
Yeah, at the speed that Coach Diebert's walking to the locker room, having done that myself, and I'm old and
No, you're not.
don't fly to the locker room so well. I've been there where you can't get there fast enough usually, and the door slams before you get there. I'm sure he's frustrated. I don't think his kids are playing bad. It's just they're not. The ball hasn't fallen. They haven't hit some shots. I don't know. I think it's probably some of what I was talking about before the game about trying to get yourself ready for the regional and being focused on what you need to be doing in that situation. But let's talk about Bryce's three. What a great way to end the half for Bryce. Bryce has got 13 to lead us right now. Sometimes on your jump shot, when they close out and make you shoot over them, you actually have a better chance of making it. You put more arch on it, you get a better release, and that kind of happened on that play right there. I'm not sure if we got little kids going to play here at halftime or not. So we're going to leave that on the screen, the score. If the little kids come out and play again, we'll take that off so you can see them. I don't think we have any Palms routine tonight, so how are we doing a YouTube feed over there? Are we still, or is anyone even out there being able to watch us? We got 22 people. Is that
32.
32?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I got to ask you a question. Game of Thrones question.
Oh, jeez. Here we go.
I know you hate Brandon Stark.
No, I don't. He's just not.
Why? Do you think they didn't utilize him enough? Is that why you think he's boring? Or
No, he's just not one of my favorite characters.
Why? Because he sits in a wheelchair?
No, that's not it.
Is it because he's not like all the other Starks?
I've told you I'm a Tyrion guy, and I'll always be a Tyrion guy.
You know, I love Tyrion too. Tyrion's funny. And he's clever. That's why he's the hand of the one true king.
They just ruined it.
I don't think they ruined it with the Brand King choice. I think they ruined it with like the deaths of all the important characters. Like
that's what made it good. Is you just never knew. You never. It's like we talked when you very first started watching. Like to think that you fell in love with Ned Stark. We shouldn't be talking about this. What if there's people out there that have not watched Game of Thrones? We can't talk about it. We can't talk about it.
Well, we should have said spoilers warning.
We'll talk about the fact that tomorrow our girls play their regional game in Havana against Havana. That game starts at 1 p.m. I'll be trying to make my way over to Havana to watch them. My man, I like to call my other son, Noah Miller, who still goes to Illini Central. He competes in the Special Olympics tomorrow morning in Jacksonville. I'm going to try to go watch him and see if he can't get to state again. So it's always fun to go watch Noah compete. If you've never been to the Special Olympics, it's a good thing. It's fun to go. It's fun to watch and see them compete as well. I've always enjoyed it. So that I think we have little girls like maybe third grade, second, third grade age girls playing in Greenview tomorrow. I talked to somebody about that. And then you mentioned, we both mentioned, hey, why don't you bring that up on the screen? I actually got that ready. Go to the pregame, and we'll put that on the screen. It should say upcoming, like just should say just plain old upcoming games. There we go. Yeah, here's our schedule for next week. We got a home game next Tuesday against the Illini Bluffs. Caleb and I will be bringing you that game. Actually, and then I don't know what I did, but that is what you're looking at on the screen is incorrect. We play New Berlin here Tuesday night as well. So we've got 3 home games next week, Caleb. I hope you don't have big plans. Luckily, you're done with the Game of Thrones, so you can. We have a game Tuesday. Thursday is senior night against New Berlin. That game was moved up because the state deciding to play regional games on Saturday. So we've got.
I'm excited for Monday. Jersey night.
Is that when that is? Not Monday.
It is Monday. It's the Bluffs, right?
No, it's Tuesday when we play Bluffs. We don't play them on a Monday, do we?
I thought it was Monday.
No, it's Tuesday.
Oh, it's Tuesday?
It's got to be Tuesday.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% positive.
Nah, Camber said the 14th.
Hang on 1 second. I will look on my phone, but I'm 99% sure that it is a game on Tuesday night.
I bet on the GOAT.
I hate for you to have to eat your words, but Monday the 15th, or Tuesday the 15th, Illini Bluffs.
Bro, Camber said Monday.
So anyway,
bro.
we're wearing jerseys, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll
who
have
you wearing again?
Can't tell you. It's a surprise.
All right, mine's a surprise too.
I don't want to ruin the surprise.
It's gonna be like James Worthy or something.
Can't tell you. It wouldn't be a surprise.
What do you think about that kid's Led Zeppelin shirt down there?
What do we got for a Led Zeppelin
You
shirt?
peeping it? You peeping it?
Yeah, it's all right.
I forgot you're not that big of a Zeppelin guy.
No, what are you talking
I'm just
about?
kidding.
I was just getting ready to say it's not my Zoso shirt. I wore that Zoso shirt. Remember I wore it to school a couple weeks ago or before Christmas?
Oh, yeah.
Just Jimmy Page's symbol on there.
Jimmy Page is the GOAT.
I wore that shirt to a Guns N' Roses concert in St. Louis like 4 years ago, and one of the people taking tickets is like, "That's the best shirt I've seen all night." I'm not making that up. True story.
Yeah, you're an old man.
I,
I'm just kidding.
I am.
Don't take me serious.
So South Fulton is the team, like you said earlier, that we will be playing in the regional. That game will be here a week from tomorrow. So, like I said, the season is over. We've got a week left in the regular season, and then it's on to regionals. And we're hosting regionals here. That Led Zeppelin shirt, that kid just hit that, didn't he?
Yeah, he's the GOAT.
Let's see, he's got to get some money out of that, right? Are we paying?
I think so.
Did they give him? Doesn't he?
I hope so.
Or are we just doing this for fun?
I hope he got money.
No, yeah, I thought so. It's funny how these microphones pick up every single step up and down the bleachers. And,
Oh, look at Tristan.
oh, Tristan gonna.
Tristan.
Oh,
Tristan's the GOAT.
what are we gonna do with Tristan about that hair?
What do you mean? What's wrong with it? It's fire. Mr. Worley, I don't mean to be...
Don't even say anything about the fact that I'm bald, Caleb.
No, that's not what I was going to go for at all, actually.
You saw back in the day. You saw on Facebook this week.
That was prime Worley right there. That was like Lake Show bound Worley right there.
Let's bring the score back up so people at home know where we're at as we get ready to get this second half started. We want to make sure we are ready to get the third quarter information up there. Right now, I only know how many Bryce has because it's on the stat board. I'm not sure. Mount Pulaski had some subs in the second quarter, so once they get their starters put back up there, I think they're probably being led by someone that's starting. We didn't obviously leave our perch up here to go see who has what points. So
Is your jersey like a newer? Can you give me that, or is it?
no. I actually, well, the funny thing was, I was the one I thought I would wear was given to me for my birthday last year by my children, and I think it's a size too small. And I've put on some, we'll call it winter weight, and I'm not sure whether it'll fit over like a long sleeve tee. Like I can't just walk in here rocking just a jersey. It's winter, so I might. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a different one. I'm gonna go with one of my top. It's comes down to. It was either going to be one of my favorite athletes of all time or the other one. So it's going to be the other one. So that's all I'm giving you.
All right. Well, all I'm giving you is my player is current, and he's in the Eastern Conference.
I thought I guessed it. Yeah, I did. It's Jason Tatum. I already knew that because I got it. All right.
So why won't you tell me yours if I told you mine?
Well, I guessed yours.
Okay. Well, I guessed yours.
Mine's a football jersey.
You're wearing football? It's basketball. If we're wearing football, we're the other goat. None other than
I'm going
Bear.
to be wearing the jersey of the greatest cornerback in the history of the NFL.
Rod Woodson.
No. Rod Woodson was a safety for the most part of the end of his career. All right, let's.
My bad.
If you're one of those people that was out there, we hope you haven't gone away because of our back and forth here. We're excited to bring the second half to you. Like I said, Mount Pulaski had a lot of shots roll off the rim in the first half. I don't expect that to happen in the second half. This game's going to get closer than what the score is right now. We got the third quarter up there and the Sports Network spinning. There's the picture-in-picture, and we will be ready to go here. Will be
Charles Woodson.
Mount Pulaski basketball. Start the second half. That's Snyder with it. That's Cooper, right? There's a three by Trey Murphy. Another offensive rebound.
Trey Murphy?
Was it Trey Murphy?
No, it's Lane.
Lane. Why am I
Yeah, where'd you get Trey from?
I don't know.
Trey Lance?
Because he shot a three. Maybe that's what it was.
Actually, that might have been why you said that.
Yeah. Cougars go back with their same starters, so it's the same 10 people that started the game. There's a double dribble.
So if you're in Coach Burks' mind, if you're warging into him, what do you think he's thinking? Like,
Well,
what's his game?
we had a laugh before the game, Coach Entwistle and I, about how I was kind of a pessimist. I could be not negative towards the players, but like expecting the worst. If I was Coach Burks, I would really want there to not be a letdown. I mean, this game's you're not gonna blow this team out. They're too well coached. They're too competitive. You don't want it to turn into a game where all of a sudden it's real close. You want guys to compete and play the right way. There's another offensive rebound.
How many have they got in this
offensive
sequence?
rebound. They've got 4 offensive rebounds, and we haven't even played 2 minutes in this quarter.
Okay, there we go.
Mount Pulaski is the 6th seed in their subsectional. And like I said, they play number 14 Blue Ridge on Saturday. Nick Huckabee for a 3. That's long. Rebound down to Snyder. Nice shot. Wasn't bad defense by Bryce either in terms of trying to make him take a tough one.
It's a good shot contest. Dietrich from the wing. It's off. Rose.
Eli going to get called
He's
for
getting
that.
antsy over there.
Eli's going to get called for that one.
Eli's
Coach,
trying to take over.
yeah, and Coach Burks is not happy about that. And I think the thing that makes him, that's the most frustrating is that's your leader. You don't want your leader getting caught up in talking back and forth, and because that's what it looked like he said. I have headphones on, so I couldn't completely hear what Coach Burke said, but I'm pretty sure that he just told him that he can't be talking, and he said he wasn't, or that somebody said something first. You can't do that because you don't want to allow, as the best player on your team, the other team to think they can get in your head. You can't do that.
We're playing good defense right now. Got to help Trenton
You
underneath.
spoke too soon.
Did I?
Yeah, because he just blew right past us, and unfortunately, fortunately for us, unfortunately for them, missed the layup. They're going to start picking up full court now. I know that's what I would do if they have the ability to do it, which it's obvious they do. They're going to have to do something to change the tempo of the game. So they're going to pick up full court. We have Eli out of the game. That's a kick. Now it looks like they're just going to play man, but they're going to pick up full court. They're not going to do anything else out of it, like run and jump or.
Yeah. Hey, yo, jump ball.
That'll be Mount Pulaski basketball, right? Nope, it's ours.
Definitely thought Murphy was going to get away with that. and he
Yeah, it
didn't.
was a good play, actually. Nick picked up his dribble and he grabbed it right away. So. Eli's back in the game.
That's nice. to
Let's
see.
hope it.
Let's hope he doesn't get him out. Mid-range from the top. Ooh, that was money. That was money.
You know, he the funny thing about Eli is he's not like this. He shoots a bunch of threes, or it's like he's just a good all-around player. I'm not saying he can't shoot the three, but he's just a good all-around. He goes to the basket well. He's obviously has the athleticism in terms
I
of
play
his
a lot
jumping ability.
I play a lot of 2K, so, and if I was to give him like a build or like a play style, he'd be like an all-around threat.
Yeah, I mean he definitely is because he can hit that elbow jump shot like that.
Yep. He can get you from anywhere.
Yeah. I do still really like these Pulaski uniforms. I really like the black. The black with the.
Do you know what the logo like represents on the shorts? Like what is that? What is
Yeah,
that?
I'm not
Is
sure.
it like a diamond or something?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't see that far away.
You got your old man glasses on. What are you talking
No,
about?
I've got but they're the up close ones.
Oh,
not
those aren't the far ones?
These aren't the far ones. They're sitting on my coffee table. Pass inside to Eli. That's good defense.
Oh, what a pass! See, that's what I was anticipating. A nice pass from Lucas to Eli. We see at least two of those a game. Oh, corner's open. Ooh, he hits it.
That's number 21. That's
Cooper.
Evan Cooper off a nice pass from Aylesworth when he drove in the lane.
I kind of slacked off my play-by-play, but
Mr. Aylesworth looks a lot like the kid. Like I said, I've got a brother or cousin, but man, if it was his brother or his cousin, that kid played hard all of the time. He's one of those people that you would say plays downhill. He just, couldn't stay in front of him. He's a good rebounder. That kid was really good. Lucas Aylesworth, maybe, I think. He was good. Played back in the old Peyton Taylor days. Peyton Taylor was a really good player for Mount Pulaski, too.
how long ago was this?
Peyton Taylor is the same age as my son Gage, so that's like 5 years ago. And I think the Aylesworth might be, maybe he was a year younger. I don't know. The other thing that you do when you're down like this is you raise your level of physicality. Try to be a little bit more physical, and they are, and that's a good thing for us because we need that. I don't mean like bad physical. It's just like, hey, we're getting beat. We're going to compete a little bit, which you're supposed to do. That's probably what they talked about at halftime. Another turnover
Not sure what
on an
happened there.
inbounds
I was-
play.
I was looking at Mr.
Lucas
Farr.
fouls and one.
Here's where we start to get tired and slack off a little bit.
Well, it's just, you know what's funny? And I say this all the time to the girls that I coach. You can't scoreboard watch. And you can't do it when you're winning, and you can't do it when you're losing. When you're not playing well, and you're getting beat bad, you can't hang your head. And if you're winning, you can't go up there and go, we're fine. We're up 18. Because next thing you know, you're not up 18 anymore.
Sounds like the NBA.
Yeah. You start thinking, we're up by a bunch. We're fine. Next thing you know, you're not. Because like I said, they're playing hard. This number 14. What's 14? That's Gavin Smith. He'll get after you. Put the camera far enough. Cooper with the rebound. He pushes it the other direction. Gives it to Smith. Behind the back pass. There's Murphy. Nice cut. Cooper's going to finish. This is when you asked me what I was thinking if I was Coach Burke, this is what I was thinking. It was just 37-17 just a second ago. They're on a 5-0 run.
Need something big here. Oh, there it is. Oh. Not sure what happened there. Eli go for a dunk or to get. Oh, nice pluck. Go, Eli. Hit something. Hit me with something.
I would say this is one of the sloppier games I've seen us play. I watched that Mount Pulaski game when we played at the beginning of the year. Like I said, when they actually played us first game of the year, and I don't remember much about it. I know they had a really big run in the fourth quarter that pushed the lead to they ended up being the difference in the game. It was an okay game. They got us pretty good. Man, this game's been sloppy.
Bryce. Oh.
The NBA.
We're on a scoring drought here.
The way they're closing out on these three-point shooters, I don't know. Hope nobody comes down on somebody's foot. They're just getting after us. This is a good thing for us. Unless somebody gets hurt, comes down wrong. I like the hard defense they're playing. Nice move, Zach. Up. Attaboy.
I think something we lack is a pure playmaker. I feel like we don't have that one guy that can feed someone the ball. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. Really.
I know what you mean. Is that his second? Nope, that's Kuhlman. They are on a 10-2 run right now, and I'm behind on the camera. There we go. $12 seconds to go.
I think we need another Bryce Rose buzzer. Foul. And one. Good. He almost hit that. You know, it's not nice to hit someone's bleachers like that, dog.
That was a pretty good run, but that is exactly right there what we had talked about in terms of what Coach Burks didn't want to see happen, because that was a pretty good run for them. That was a real good run for them. 10-4 run. Check out Coach Burks' timeout here.
Should I move the score out of the way? Or?
Nah, you're good. Just give it another minute in case the fans check YouTube too while you're there to make sure everybody's still able to watch.
You know what's bothering me? I bet you could guess what's bothering me.
Yeah, it looks blurry when we go to it.
No, not that. The scoreboard cam.
What about it?
It just seems off. From my perspective.
There's nothing I can do about it. It's
I
that
know,
old crappy,
I'm just
that old
saying.
junk tripod that we have at Bunner's camera on.
Oh, T, you can't be jumping. It's all right. What'd you say the Pulaski record was?
What do you mean?
What'd you say their record was coming into this?
I got it at 15-9. And I don't remember what ours is. We're closer to 500. We might be below 500. I'm not sure. Oh, that's what we're talking about. That was just incidental contact. Another offensive rebound.
Yeah, that one was kind of uncontrollable. Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. I tapped my mic there.
Yeah, that's a long. That was a long one.
T. Oh, the front of it. Oh, you got to hit that. There we go. Way to go. Nice shot. Crucial shot and crucial moment.
He gives Bryce 18. Do you know how big that shot is? Because, I mean, they're making a run right there. Like, they had cut it to 10 and started having a little bit of momentum and felt like, there's still time left. You're down 10. Now that three kind of just, not that, trust me, I'm not saying it ends the game clearly, but that, they're thinking, hey, we get a stop here, come back down, hit a 3 or hit a 2, we're got it to single digits. Now you pushed it back to, they can't get it to single digits on the next trip. So that was a big shot.
I see the Worley family up there. Where's Gage? Is he just missing
He's
out?
still in Bloomington, probably working, probably answering those phones for State Farm.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, 4 out of 5.
Is he like a receptionist? I mean, not a receptionist. I mean, a secretary?
No, just answers, just takes claims calls. No, yeah, 4 out of 5 of my family are in the gym tonight. So.
Charge. I don't know why I said receptionist, but
That's all right. It's funnier that way.
Yeah. But then I really thought he was the secretary for some reason.
Yeah, no, just answers the
Secretary of
phones.
State.
Or takes calls. I guess answering the phone would not be the right way to say it. Now they're running and jumping.
Yo.
It's number 4 on 14. That is Gavin Smith. Gavin is a junior. Nick for 3. That's going to be on Eli.
How'd he push him if he was behind him?
I don't know. Is he going to call that on? Can't see Coach Diebert from where I'm at to see his
He
response
hasn't really
to that.
shown any emotion since he got teed up.
Yeah. He's a really good guy and a great coach. He's had so much success. He was a really good player at Mount Pulaski. One of the, like I said before the game started, they're some of my favorite people. They've been great to me. Coached against them many times, either with myself or Coach Giesler. Coach Clements, the coach sitting on the end of the bench there, you see him with the glasses.
Yeah.
He was a star in high school. I don't remember what I was doing a couple of weeks ago. No, it was during the snow days. I got to where I was looking at something online, and I found a news article about him. He was like a star high school basketball player. I don't remember like he's an 1,000-point scorer, but like he is. I don't know if he's the best player at Mount Pulaski in their history. Coach Rux played there, but he got to be one of them, and such a good guy too. A missed 3 there.
We got to get something here.
I love the way Bryce has played tonight. Bryce has played a great basketball game. He has shown.
I tried to put it in his hand.
He has shown me something tonight. He really has. 11-point game.
Eli for 3. Bang! That's not something you see very often. He doesn't really pull up and take a 3-pointer, but when he's feeling it, he took it and hit a crucial shot.
Lucas has been good off the bench tonight. I mean, and I know we joke about him being our guy, but he's come in anytime we really needed, somebody else needed to get maybe chewed out or a minute to think about it. He's done a good job. So the lead's back to 14. So let's reset what we said. Our girls play in the regional tomorrow at 1 against Havana in Havana. Mount Pulaski next weekend on Saturday. That's when their regional starts. They obviously, with the way they do things now, they'll be hosting Blue Ridge. Blue Ridge is the 14 seed, and Pulaski's the 6 seed. They will play the winner of Decatur St. Teresa, who's the 3 seed, if they beat D-Land Weldon, who is the number 15 seed, which Bunner's going to make fun of me because I said that wrong, probably. So that's where they're going. We, on the other hand, like you said earlier, we play South Fulton, my home, here next Saturday. We don't know the time yet. And if we are able to pull off a win in that game, then we would play Augusta Southeastern, the number 1 seed, on Wednesday of that week. So, and I mean, I watched a little bit of their film today, and they've got a good team. They've got a kid that reminds me of someone I coached against a few years ago who was a terrific basketball player. So you never know. You got to get through this week first, and then
What kid was that?
What's that?
What kid was it that you coached?
I coached against him, a kid that I coached against. I can't think of the kid's name for the life of me. He was a terrific basketball player. Played for Menden Unity. This was when my son Gage was a senior. 4:24 to go. Illini Central leads by 14, 47 to 33. Three ball from the side. That's long. Rebound down to Trent. Gives it off to Nick. Pulaski's got Smith, Kuhlman, Aylesworth, Cooper, Snyder on the court. Murphy going to come back in the game. He's going to get Kuhlman. How old's Kuhlman? He's a senior.
Is Murphy a senior?
He is. They've got one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They got 6 seniors on their team. Coach Clement said they were missing a couple people tonight.
Like key players? Or
Yeah, well, I think one of them, when I asked who the starters were, I think he mentioned one of them. So I think one of them might be a starter. I'm not positive about that, though. But we didn't really, we talked for quite a while, but not about that necessarily. Well, all of a sudden it's down to 9 with 3:29 to go. Now,
9, what?
is it 9?
It's 11.
Oh, sorry, my math. I don't know what I was thinking.
It's all right, I understand.
I taught history.
What?
We're going to start now. Both teams in the bonus. First one's good. That is Cooper at the line, right? Yep, Evan Cooper. He's a junior, 6'2". Gets them both. Pulaski back to the full court press.
Now
Yeah.
it's 9.
I was just looking into the future. Turnover. A foul. I don't know what happened there. I don't know.
I don't mean to be biased, but Murphy kind of like threw an elbow at Nick.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Nick kind of just played it cool. And
Yeah,
and Murphy got all mad.
I literally didn't see any of it.
You can
so.
go back and watch it when we're done.
So Murphy's going to shoot 2, right? That was on a shot? Shouldn't have been. This is a good game for us. This is good. It's good. This is competitive. It's mentally challenging. Both free throws good by Murphy. They're going to press us. So now it's 7. And turn it over again. And now, just like that, Murphy's going to go to the free throw line with an opportunity to shoot or to
Why
opportunity
did Nick
to
throw
cut
that
it to
ball
4.
so high at the basket?
I'm at a disadvantage from watching it on the monitor, so I can run the camera, so I can't see real well like what his options were. Coach Diebert wants a timeout though. It's going to be a 30. Nope. Yeah, it is a 30. Like I said, I mean this sincerely. This is good for us. It's not good that it was a big lead. We need to be in this situation because come next week and the regional week, you're going to be in this kind of game. You're going to be in this kind of situation. You need to be uncomfortable. Right now, it's uncomfortable. This is good. And if you're from Mount Pulaski, you're probably thinking, yeah, you would say that because you've blown a lead. It's not necessarily true. It's good for both of our teams, actually. I'm sure Coach Diebert would be glad his guys are fighting back. It's been an opportunity to work on some toughness, mental toughness, and it's good for us because we're getting pressed. We don't see this. We can't simulate this in practice. So 4-point game, 3 minutes to go. Switching everything. Now the crowd starts yelling at you what to do. Lucas, don't bounce that. Be strong with it. Meet every pass. Remember earlier when you were saying that we don't have a primary ball handler? Remember when you said that? Or a playmaker. Is that what you called it?
Yeah.
You were prophetic, my friend. What we don't need right now is a playmaker. We need someone that can just calm us down. And Bryce has done a great job, but that's, I don't know if he's as confident in himself as a ball handler. There's another offensive rebound, and that one, ooh. Is that Murphy's 5th? Murphy fouls out on that. Like I said, I'm
That's
watching.
a big loss.
I couldn't see, like on this monitor. Obviously, it's smaller. Like you said a moment ago, for you, I blocked for their basket. I can't see Mount Pulaski's basket. At least on the monitor, it didn't look like very much. Maybe he could have grabbed his arm completely, and I couldn't see it. But to me, it looked like it was kind of one of those things that you let go. But maybe I'm wrong.
I wasn't. I couldn't really
Yeah,
get a good
I
view
didn't
on
see it. It seemed from the monitor to be not very much of a foul. Eli does his job and hits both free throws. We have to box out. It's not a good closeout. Now, if I'm them, I run and jump. That's just... That's unfortunate. This game has gotten close.
Did we get another tee?
Yep. Yeah, I was afraid of this. It's just you hate when it gets to this situation. It's become a good game. That's what you wish. I know as a coach, you just want your guys just to play and not say anything, whether they agree with the call or they don't agree with the call. That's what's unfortunate about this situation, is that, it got, what was that, 4-point game? Was it 3?
No, it's 4.
It was 4. There's 2 minutes left. There's an eternity left in this game, and now we're going to shoot 4 free throws.
And get ball.
And get the ball. That's the thing you hate to see. in this situation. Because now, I mean, for us, we want to win the game, but, I mean, not that ices it.
He did that twice. I don't know if you saw it, but oh, was Clark the admin tonight?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. This is kind of taking the fun out of the end of this. Lucas misses the first.
He's got to hit the second.
Yeah, well, he missed all of them in the JV game at the end. That was a long couple of minutes there. I don't think the clock has moved for the last 7 minutes of lifetime. Right now, Eli's got 20. Bryce has got 18. Nice student section with their cowboy hats down there
I'm
tonight.
just excited for Jersey night.
You're excited for Jersey night.
Yeah. I mean, like, we can't really hear anything, but I wonder what that guy said.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because that's one thing about our noise canceling headphones is you can't hear it, so you don't know what was said. I wasn't sure whether he was gonna have to leave or if they were just gonna say, hey, because I had that situation happen to me when that night we played Maroa Forsyth here, where somehow I was the admin and I had to ask someone to not, and they didn't tell them they had to go home. So Mount Pulaski's going to have to fire away from three-point range and try to score quick. It's a good rebound by Trent. He did the right thing, too, with chinning it and pulling it through. Now we need to run the clock. We absolutely need to run the clock. Coach Diebert's son in the game now. That's number, no, wait, number 23. He's 23.
Who'd you say was a stud?
The what?
Didn't you say you were talking about like 70 different Mount Pulaski coaches?
Oh, the coach on the end, Coach Clements. When he was in high school, he was really
You know
good.
what year that was?
It was in the 70s, I think. I don't remember exactly. I'll say wrong if I say it, but yeah, he was really good. It was a really good article. Like I said, he's always been a great guy to talk to. What we need right now is we need this last 1 minute and 32 seconds to get off of the clock and start getting ready for Illini Bluffs on Tuesday. That is Snyder who hits the free throw. That is his 12th point, 11th.
He hits his second.
He's played a good game tonight. How old is he? Is he a senior too? Yeah, he's a senior. Eli gets the rebound. Over to Bryce. There's a foul.
Yeah, you could hear that one from up here with our noise canceling.
Yeah.
Jeez. talk about everybody else being a stud in high school, but what about you, Mr. Orr? You
No, yes. Let's not even talk about me even in the same. Yeah, no.
You were a goat, what?
I had a nice sweatband in that picture that you got to see. I had a
Yeah,
nice
that was
sweatband,
fire.
and that was it. I'd like to see Lulu in the game right now, but nah, never mind. Attaboy, Paul.
Yes, sir. PC. I probably have the greatest nickname ever. You know what they call me?
I hope it's appropriate for the broadcast.
Oh, it's appropriate, I swear. Cabes. Cabes. What do you think? K-A-B-E-S. Cabes.
Cabes.
Yeah, it's fire. It's fire.
That is good. That is good.
What's your nickname again?
I don't have a nickname.
Goat, right?
Yeah.
Why do that?
I don't know. A shot by Fricky.
You know, this was definitely a revenge game.
Well, yeah, I mean, the first game of the year, like I said, it was, I mean, both teams were just getting started. That was the Monday before Thanksgiving. That was an eternity ago.
Does Trenton have like 5 blocks?
I'm not sure.
I wish we had a stat keeper up here with us.
I know.
Maybe get Cole up
Well,
here.
we do have someone sitting up here who really doesn't do much of anything.
All right, take it easy. No, the camera sucks, man. I was doing it
I
earlier.
know.
and it sucks.
I know. I'm the one sitting here doing it.
Well, you know, it also sucks having to find the files or the PSDs because you don't open them for them.
You know, you have been here since 5 o'clock. You could have. Anyway, you should be getting the one ready for after the game right now as we speak. So, as Jackson Fricky goes to the free throw line to shoot 2, gets the first one. Nice shooter's touch. Nick Huckabee going to check back in for Paul.
This isn't the Mr. Worley I'm used to today.
You were on a little vacation, a little unfortunate vacation, and then we had some snow days. So Keegan Woods is checked into the game 2 for Illini Central. Fricky hits his second. That gives him 6 on the night. Let's run this clock out and get out of here. Let's run this clock out and get out of here. Kind of surprised Coach Burke still has Eli in the game. Not because he shouldn't be, but you just never know what could happen. Go up for a rebound, come down wrong on a foot, something like that. There goes Bryce.
I think he has him in for just for the leadership. There's Nick.
Let's play defensive.
Oh,
No, we do not. We do not want that. I don't want that to happen. Let's just finish this thing out without fouling. We're going to hold this thing. We're going to run out these last 10 seconds. And with that, Illini Central is going to pick up a 62-50 win. over Mount Pulaski. Eli will end up with 30. Bryce ended up with 18. Like I said, Mount Pulaski will then go on. I'm sure they got a couple games this week. They'll go on and play Blue Ridge on Saturday, a week from Saturday. And we will go on and play South Fulton. We're gonna talk to Coach Burks after the game. I'd like to get Bryce Rose because I think Bryce is the player of the game for me. Be nice to get Bryce up here. I wonder if we could get Bryce up here. If we could get Bryce up here, how could we make that happen? Nice to get Bryce up here after the game. I thought the way he handled the ball tonight, he hit some big shots for us. You want to interview Coach Burks? You want me to interview Coach Burks?
It doesn't matter to me.
So is that a yes or a no?
Let me contemplate my decision.
Okay, while you're contemplating, go see if you can catch Bryce before.
Gotcha.
But don't go in the locker room yet. Just go to the door when Coach Burks comes out. Tell Bryce we need him too. So we've talked a lot tonight about what's coming up in the next week. We've got high school girls in Havana tomorrow. We've got third grade girls in Greenview tomorrow. I think it's third grade, second grade. I'm trying to remember. I know some of the kids that are playing, but I'm trying to remember what grade they're in. We've got Illini Bluffs in here on. We got them in. We got Illini Bluffs in here on Tuesday. We've got New Berlin on Thursday. Not a Friday senior night, but a Thursday senior night because of the fact that the regional's on a Saturday this year. And like we said, Mount Pulaski, they will be hosting Blue Ridge. And I saw that they had not played one another yet, at least from what Max Prep said. So that will be a game. And I saw Blue Ridge play around Christmas, so it'll be interesting to see how that game goes. I'm sure, from what I saw, Mount Pulaski, the way they can rebound and get after you and guard, that will be a tough game for Blue Ridge because of Mount Pulaski's defense and how they're able to get after you play some defense. And like I said, tonight, I think they were down a couple of people, at least one, and that played a part in the game as well. I thought we did a good job towards the end of the game when the pressure was on to hang on to a lead, to make sure that we actually hung on to that lead and were able to pull off the win. It's tough, though. You have those situations where you got a couple technicals and they got some extra free throws. And we definitely knocked them down, and that's to our advantage. So we're going to hopefully get Bryce out here. Like I said, I kind of thought Bryce was the player of the game in terms of being able to handle the basketball and underneath a lot of duress, took care of it. We'll talk to Coach Burks for a minute, too. Yeah, here comes Coach Burks right now. Try to get set up here. There he is. We'll get his face up there, my ugly face up there, and wow.
That was a crazy one.
Yeah, it was kind of sloppy, I think. Well, I mean, it was sloppy probably for the whole game.
Yeah.
But it It definitely was. It's kind of hard to describe in a way, like when it was 20-9 in the first half, I was like, this game has absolutely no rhythm
Yeah, right.
whatsoever.
I think the biggest thing was we were just getting defensive stops. I mean, that was by far our best defensive effort in a long time. They were getting shots, but it was the right guys that we wanted to get shots. I mean, we held their two top guys. I don't know what they finished with, but they were below 5 starting the fourth quarter, I know. And we played pretty well. It got crazy in here, got close, and then we finished it out again. So.
Well, and I said on the broadcast, and I'm going to guess you're going to agree with me, it's almost better that it didn't end up being 25.
No.
It was good for you to get full court pressed. You can't simulate that in practice. No. And it was good for you to get into a position where you had to make plays and be smart and make good decisions instead of just running it out and trying to, jack up shots.
And we had some guys that, weren't playing really well that finished the game playing really well. So, that was nice that some of them bounced back. And obviously we had a couple guys that played really well the whole time. But, it was fun. Those games are fun. Sure, it's stressful, but I was never like, oh, here we go again. I was like, we'll figure something out. We'll make we made free throws again. We're a good free throw shooting team. So that was a big win. That was fun.
And that's I told Caleb that I think Bryce was the player of the game. Eli outscored him, but Bryce handled the ball.
Yeah.
He, they were really all over him, really physical, and he handled the ball really well. Hit a couple big threes at a couple different times.
Yep. He's. It's been hard on him. He has to do a lot for us, and he doesn't really get a lot of shots. And tonight, he stepped up, made some huge ones. He's the one that was guarding the Murphy kid, and he finished with 5'8". Just unbelievable effort from him. That was fun because he has a lot of buddies over there. So I know he took this one personal, and that was fun to see. So.
Yeah, the Smith kid did a really good job of guarding him and made him have to work for everything. But he did a good job of handling that. Situations where that's only going to help him out for next week and going on into the week after.
Right, yeah. I hope we get 2 more games just like that. And win or lose, I just hope we get to experience some stuff, and that will help us out in the regional. So.
Yeah, I mentioned that on the broadcast that you and I had talked about that this week doesn't affect who you already know who you're going to play. It doesn't matter. Yeah. It's just how can you use the next, counting tonight, those 3 games to get ready for that important first game.
Yeah, and we told them before the game, and I printed off the regional bracket and put it on, and we've been talking all year like, hey, we got a shot, and I think now they all kind of saw the bracket like, oh, we really do have a shot. Like, we get to play on our home floor. We don't ever have to travel.
Right.
We get to play a team that's going to be ranked in state if we win the first one. That's fun stuff.
Right.
We get to host them here. So today was a very good day. I'll say that.
Yeah.
A lot went right today, starting with your phone call.
Right. Yeah.
It's been a good one.
Yeah.
So.
It's definitely given. You definitely are in a position right now that you want to be in, and you can't ask for anything else. And like you said, this year has been tough. It's been tough on everybody in terms of things going always your way and having people out and messing with masks and on and on and on. And it's nice today to have something go your way.
Yeah,
and have an opportunity now to. And like you said, you get 2 good games. You would really love to have 2 close games this week.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and we'll work on some stuff to help us get ready for regionals. And we'll see. These guys are so much fun to coach. They enjoy playing. They let you get on them when they're not playing right. They respond. They have fun with you. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm glad we at least get 3 more home games guaranteed.
Right,
now, so.
Yeah. And it's crazy to think it's going to be a week from tomorrow. So the season is, I'm sure at times it feels like it's drugged.
Yeah, there's been
but it does that. It does that.
Yeah.
But then there's part of you too that Caleb was saying, about playing, when we lost to them the first time, it seems kind of a little like yesterday. I remember watching it at home on the TV. So it's funny how the season goes like that.
So,
but
we'll
we
see.
Appreciate you stopping by. We'll see you again on Tuesday night, and then again on Thursday night, and then again on Saturday. So it's going to be a big week.
Another big week.
Big week in the Cougar Den, as Coach Giza would have said.
Yeah, if you're still listening, come on out. I think the kids that were here had a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah,
so.
it was a good crowd. So thanks again. We're going to pull on my player of the game here for a second. We've been wanting to do this, and we're getting a chance to do it tonight. All right, joining me tonight, Bryce Rose. We talked a few weeks ago about getting an opportunity to have a player of the game, and we haven't. Unfortunately, we've got some wins since then, but we haven't got any in this building.
Nope,
so
they've
it's
all been
nice
on
to
the
get.
road.
It's been nice to get one tonight. I said you're the player of the game because I thought you did a great job tonight handling the basketball. Number 14 was all over you all night long. Didn't turn it over. What do you think? What do you think about your game tonight? Yeah, you scored 18, whatever. I thought it was just kept us right where we needed to be.
Yeah, my main focus tonight was to keep us calm, keep us relaxed, make sure we had to beat their press. We played them first game of the season, had too many unforced turnovers, and that's what really got us the loss. And we couldn't let that happen tonight.
Yeah, and Coach was saying how you were, guarding the Murphy kid and did such a good job on him because he's a good player and aggressive. And, yeah, I thought you did a great job, not just offensively but defensively.
Yeah, it was a big team effort, and I played with the Murphy kid for years during summer ball and stuff, and he's one great player. And to guard him is real hard.
Yeah, Eli did Eli stuff again tonight, and he played well. And I think the thing that we just talked to Coach Burks, Coach Burks and I were just talking about, I'm glad the game didn't end up being a blowout because it gave you an opportunity to go against pressure, and that full court press at the end is good because you can't make it, you can't simulate that in practice.
Yeah, it was real good, especially with regionals coming up soon. We needed a tighter game and one where we really had to handle the ball and make free throws when it came down. Nick made a bunch of huge free throws.
Right.
As a team, we shot them real well. That was big and helped us get to this win.
Yeah, it was a great game. Congratulations. We know who are playing in the regional now. We know what we'll be doing. You got a week left in the regular season of your high school basketball career, so it's hard to believe. So I'm sure you're excited, but it's good to know who we've got, and we'll spend the next 2 games getting ready.
Yep, we're ready to prepare for this regional and see what we can do.
All right. Thanks for stopping in. Great game. We'll talk to you again soon. We'll see you,
Coach.
Bryce. Yep, see you. Well, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. Like I said, we'll be back again on Tuesday when we take on Illini Bluffs. Wishing the girls well tomorrow at Havana, and we will talk to you next Tuesday as we welcome in the Tigers from Illini Bluffs. Take care. We'll talk